YouTube, what's the word? It's your boy noluckmack, and I'm back with another reaction. Today's video is brought to you by PERKYY. You already see the subscription, and I'm gonna hit like because it's that easy. This video is about conspiracy theories on TikTok. I don't believe in conspiracy theories no more. Most of them shits is BS, but let's see.
That man misleading if he ain't spirit led. How is him that you
and whatever else is out there, I'm like, oh, okay, I never thought of it that way. So we're gonna go ahead and see the conspiracy theories that these people are touching on, and if it's like fact or if it's cap or if it's like, dang, never heard of that one, or I could possibly.
A little of them be factual. Majority of them be cap.
A little deeper with research when it comes to what this person said. So I can't wait to see this. Again, we've been on the conspiracy theory type of, how do you say this? Type of marathon. So I just wanted to add this to the list, and if this is something that you guys would want to see more, because this is just part 1. Let me know, spam up the comment section for part 2 if you guys are feeling these type of videos. But before I click this play button, I just want to say that if this is your first time seeing me on your screen, or you're a returning subscriber, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.
No disrespect.
I do want
100% believe in. I'll go first.
100% the JFK assassination, bro. Like, till this day, it just doesn't sit right with me. There's no way one person killed the president of the United States of America. Watch. So basic physics, if he had got shot from the back, like they're saying, I know the first couple shots came from the back, obviously, but the actual last death shot, the one that is super known for his wife grabbing his head, that literally came from the front. Basic physics. If you got shot in the back, your head's going to cock forward. If you go back, watch the video, his head actually cocks back, and the front of his head blows out like where his forehead is. Literally got shot.
This is one conspiracy theory I have some faith in, because it's video evidence, it's motive, you know what I'm saying? So it's more than just dude decided to wake up and go shoot the president. Like, some people believe the driver shot him. And if you slow down the video slow enough, you can actually see the driver turn back before the president was shot. So I don't believe it cold-heartedly, but it's very plausible. They got enough evidence.
The government lied to everyone. That's fucking insane.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in?
I think that the wealthy are funding space exploration in an attempt to find somewhere else to live. I think they're keeping track of how much this earth is being destroyed. They know we have limited time, and they're going to leave, and you can't come.
But check this out, though. No money. It don't matter how much billions, trillions, gazillions you have, you're not going to escape death. So you can put up all your money if you want to and try to live on another planet. It's not going to work because you can't escape death. I'm stuttering like a mother. Because you can't escape death. Remember, the flesh is what stays. The soul is what leaves. At the end of the day, there is an afterlife. So you trying to pay your way out of this, it says it. For all my people that believe, it says it in the Bible.
I'm gonna come clean. I just feel like what she's saying makes perfect logical sense. I'm like, okay, they're gonna move off the planet, but they're still gonna die based off time. So there's no real escaping. There's no real point in moving off of Earth, but I guess.
For those that don't, I guess we'll just see who's right at the end, but respectfully.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in?
Oh boy, do I have one for you. I believe that ancient civilizations were actually more advanced than we are today. And the reason why we don't have any hard physical evidence of it is because they lived in accordance with the earth. They didn't produce any non-biodegradable waste. Their science was based off of what was already provided by the earth, and they were much more consciously aware. But the biggest part of the conspiracy is I think that
technically speaking, all of our inventions and all the stuff we use today are all from the earth. Like, ain't nothing coming not from Earth. I guess there's a lot of man-made stuff, but the stuff that men are making still ultimately comes from Earth.
In power right now, they know this, and they won't tell the public, because then we'll start living like these ancient civilizations did, and the system at which these powerful people gain more power will crumble.
She talking Duffy. She talking pure bruja.
What's a conspiracy conspiracy theory that you 1000%
She ain't say
believe.
nothing, bro.
That most Americans have absolutely no idea who actually runs our country. And if you look back the last 100 years, every catalyst that has got America into a major event has been very sketchy. We could go back a little further, but let's just start with World War I. We were neutral until Germany sank the Lusitania, right? Except Germany took out an ad in the New York Times telling people not to get on this boat.
Yeah, but
It was carrying
it's
war material to
propaganda. I
Britain,
mean, like
which was
later
gonna fall on Germany at
generations,
the time.
later generations obviously know, like, okay, America really had no involvement and pretty much just jumped into the war. Like, it's not really a secret. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all kind of know that now.
Making it a legitimate military target.
Propaganda. Back then, propaganda wasn't. It was used, but people weren't consuming it as, oh, this is just propaganda. They was just taking it as a message, like, this is reality, this is happening.
Fast forward to World War II and the Pearl Harbor attack in December of 1941. People still call this an unprovoked attack, despite the fact that 9 months before this attack, we started the Lend-Lease policy, which gave war materials to our allies, which included China. You guessed it, the same China in the Sino-Japanese War, making us a combatant of Japan 9 months before Pearl Harbor, and we didn't know they were going to attack us. Fast forward to Vietnam, and this one's easy. The second Gulf of Tonkin incident never happened. Kind of makes you think, maybe we're not the good guys in every scenario. Maybe we're just really good at looking like the good guys.
What's
Do you notice how he was slick with that? He didn't even look. Just look. Look what he left up.
About the Afghanistan. Facts.
One thing I do want to say though, I know people are gonna come for him because it's like, bro, you're getting your knowledge off Wikipedia. Everyone knows not to trust Wikipedia. Yeah, but I hear with and
A lot of these files are
I know
declassified.
that,
You
like,
can go
people
read
come to
about
say
all of this stuff.
Again,
When Trump left, he made mad like records and stuff public, like even UFOs and shit like that. Like,
don't worry about that. Listen to what he's saying. And then the last thing that he left up, he did that on purpose because he know. All right, I'm done.
Good guys in every
You too
scenario.
woke, bro.
Maybe we're just really good at looking like the good guys.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1000% believe
we're the
in?
good guys because
I'll
of
go first.
propaganda.
That if you take more than one trip to bring your groceries in, you a bitch.
I'm dead. I agree.
He's stupid.
And I'm not trying to be mean or rude and shit, but that's some bitch-made stuff. If you're not willing to cut the circulation of your arms off to take
Wow.
one trip, you a bitch. Like,
What's a conspiracy
dumb for
theory
putting
that you
that in here.
1000% believe in?
Okay, shout out to Ass Speak 1906. He's the one who actually sparked this because he, pulled up on my page talking about the Tupac conspiracy that Tupac is still alive. I'm gonna tell y'all why Tupac is still alive. In 2006, I worked at a retailer. This guy from the islands, I can't remember if it was Belize, I can't remember what island, but he was like, yo, he came up to my register with Tupac shirts, Tupac pants, Tupac shoes. Like, he had like over $200, $300 worth of shit, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So this nigga's like, yo, this dude lives where I'm from. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, he lives in this mansion. He lives like tucked away, right? He has dogs guarding the front of his house. And he said, people where I'm from see this man. So when I come with these clothes with this man's face on it, people are going to trip. And I'm like, Tupac? He's like, who's Tupac?
Bro. Tupac had no reason to fake his death, bro. It's been 20 plus years. Like, he could have just moved to Belize. Like, it's tons of famous people who are tired of being famous and just leave America and, like, don't come back. Like, Dave Chappelle did that and then decided to come back without, faking his death. You don't gotta kill yourself.
What's a conspiracy?
Hey, first of all, I thought the story was gonna go like, oh, I'm buying this because like I'm a fan or something. Dang, that's again. Some of this stuff could be a reach.
What's a reach?
But
Like,
what
who's
y'all
there
feel
to
about
check
that?
her? Who's there to check her story? Who's there who can verify that this actually happened? And she ain't take no photos, no pictures, no nothing. In this day and age, 2016, she said, no pictures, no video, no nothing.
Even no commentary because y'all thought y'all was gonna get something you're not. That's crazy. So that man had to buy merch to prove like, hey, that's why he was like, who's Tupac, bro? Again, this could be cap. I'm just saying.
It's definitely cap. Like, what the hell she talking about $200, $300 Tupac jeans, Tupac. Like, what are you talking about? What is Tupac jeans? Tupac didn't have a clothing line like Sean John or some shit like that. So it could just be people sending clothes in a barrel to their country, you know what I'm saying? Bunch of 90s clothes in there, early 2000 clothes, stuff that will end up in like a thrift store or something. Because it wasn't till recently like these like concert tees like blew up because they was like in thrift stores for a long time, like a lot of these shirts and shit. So I'm like, that's not good enough for me.
Interesting story, very interesting storyline.
Theory that you 1,000% believe in. I'll go first.
I 100% believe that oxygen is in space. Because ever since we was young, they taught us that fire can't burn without oxygen. Then what the fuck is the sun?
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in?
Or maybe. Okay.
Thoroughly convinced that Chick-fil-A is blackmailing their employees. I feel like Chick-fil-A's hiring process is they hire you and then they're like, hey, here's your deepest, darkest secret. Now never have bad customer service. Because when I get there, everyone looks happy. But like,
I'm like, bro, many times I went to Chick-fil-A, it's probably because I live in New York City and, you know, they obviously hiring people from New York City. They be nice and stuff, but it's not like people be dragging it. Like, they just be nice. Like, how you doing? How can I help you? Is that all? You're welcome. Thank you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Basic shit. Isn't like, you just drag it.
weird happy. Like, I could see it in their eyes. They're like, help me. That's what it looks like. I had an order one time. I was like, hey, dude, you got my order wrong. And he said, I am so sorry. What can I do to fix this? I was like, just give me a ketchup packet. He gives me that and he says, it was my honor to serve you. And I was like, are you okay?
Are you okay?
And he just said, have a good day. Like, I could tell there's something there. That, and cats know when you've done something wrong. Cats know when you feel super guilty about something because they always look at you like, meow. You know what I'm saying? He's like, hey, meow, give me some food. I know what you did. Like, that's how I feel like cats are.
Bro, that is so funny.
I'm weak, man. Shout out to PERKYY, man. That video is BS. It's just people trying to be funny, mixed in with a couple crazies. You know what I'm saying? Tupac, I don't believe that shit. Is America what some people say it is? Maybe, son. It's all about perspective, bro. In this country, it's all about your perspective, your principles, what you're into. And that determines is not whether or not you like this place or not. You know what I'm saying? JFK, you know, again, that's perspective, what you want to believe. Like, I believe the driver did it. I don't know what they'll do it for and all that type of stuff. I ain't in that deep, but I just know the driver probably did that. As far as everybody else, get some help, man. No luck, Mac, man. I'm out. Shout out PERKYY again. Like, comment, subscribe.